Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
So it's like, I never really wanted to be a public mogul or anything like that. I kind of wanted to just be behind the scenes and put out good content. But then I realized as a content creator, I was like, you know what? The people get more invested when I show my face on camera.
Yes, they do.
Do more,
That's psychology.
Basketball tutorial stuff and things like that. So I was like, all right, that's cool. So, like I said, as I'm moving forward, I'm like, you know what? The more people start to watch, the more people gonna recognize you. Can you handle that? And I'm like, yeah, that's cool, because outside opinions don't bother me. So for me, it's a great thing hearing that, because I knew eventually it was gonna be in this point. Now to go from country to country and do that, because the same thing was happening with me in Iraq, same thing was happening with me in the UK. It's like, one thing about these apps, they real geo-focused. So they gonna show what country you in, your stuff the most. But I guarantee you, we go to certain places in the States, they gonna know us. Certain places all around the world, we had 1 million views on certain videos, and you got your YouTube channel, I got my YouTube channel.
And I got a side note on that. So, we talking about content.
Right.
Before I came here, remember I told you, first day of practice.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
First day of practice.
That's crazy.
I'm at the crib, me and my girl, we watching who? Arnold's Thoughts. Like, I don't even know Arnold, I don't even know Deuce. I'm watching their podcast, Arnold's podcast, and Deuce is on, he's the guest. And y'all talking about y'all experiences.
Right.
And I'm at the crib, I just got home from Portugal, got the call 2 days. They say, my agent say, you going to Espanol Osorno? I look up the roster, I said, wait. I know, wait, he's the same dudes I was just watching. Yeshua is crazy, man. Like, he works in mysterious ways. So I pulled up, and that's when I told you, like, y'all reach is crazy, because I'm in the crib. Like, I'm in.
What video, so I can know what hashtags to keep on that? I need to make sure that gets punched out.
But that's like, once I realized, like, really 2 years into the game, I realized, like, you one video away from, like, just going viral or being seen in the hands of the right person. So
you was in Virginia?
NBA.
From Virginia to Chile.
And then I went to your IG, and my boys liking your reels. Exactly. So I'm like, y'all reach is crazy. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. Like, so y'all definitely on the way.
I ain't gonna, like, not on the flexion stuff, but, like, I remember when I was stuck at, like, 1,500 followers on IG, you know what I mean? But then just persevering, staying resilient. I'm at the point now where, like, I don't even know who followed me, because I'm just focused on producing content anyway. Right. But the follower rate is such a high count, like, not to flex or anything, but, like, it's just such a drastic change from, like, when you stay consistent, stay hungry, and you give the people some good content, some good quality content, they gonna rock with you.
Hey, it ain't flexing if you ain't talking to no haters. Because if you talking to us, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? You can talk, you can pop it. It's only flexing when the haters around.
Hey, when they say the numbers don't lie.
The numbers don't lie. We got 100K on that joint.
Okay, appreciate y'all subscribing to my YouTube channel, man.
Subscribe
on Instagram, Facebook, Tap Out Legs 22, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with me for real.
What was your thought, Austin, was you knew you was coming here? What did you think we was gonna be like? Did you think we was gonna be like how we were on?
Yeah, I could sense the vibe already. I knew y'all was gonna be cool. I knew y'all was gonna be real down to earth, real chill, just real OGs, real like y'all are. Like y'all just real OGs. I knew y'all wasn't gonna be on no weird, because you got some dudes that be weird, bro. That be like on some weird like hating stuff, bro. Like I already knew through the camera. I could just sense the vibe. Like, oh, these real good dudes. So I knew when I was coming out, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a breeze for real.
You was talking about that. I'm ready to go ahead, but you was talking about that. You was like, everywhere you go,
it's always a square. There's always a couple.
You don't pass the ball. That's an indirect shot.
There's always that, bro. Oh yeah, we don't even. I don't even want to speak on that. But yes, there's always one. I don't even gonna say it's never in America.
Okay, for sure.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes it's
a mixture of both.
It can be, but for the most part, it's usually domestic. For the most part. But you can sense some slight hate and stuff from, it'd be like that.
Because a lot of times, really though, if it's a local, really, it's because you're coming to take their spot.
Right.
And It's a lot of pride. And have a lot of pride.
Yes.
Especially when, you know, it's, you coming to my country.
The fans love you.
You come to my country.
The girls love you.
To take my women. Sean!
It's frustrating though, because I believe in equal opportunity, and we got the same 24 hours like our coach Broadhead used to say. So you know the season coming up. You know they probably gonna bring the import. You know you want more playing time. So why don't you get up early, run some sprints, get in the weight room a little bit extra, get extra shots up. We all preparing for something. So you know what I mean. I don't feel no sympathy for that, and I've heard of instances like that over my playing career plenty of times. So it's an unfortunate thing, but you got to deal with it, and that's why you really got to be mentally tough, or just build up mental toughness along your career path, because man, you're gonna be tested all the time.
100%.
You say get ready, you know, just preparing yourself for this. We got this break. We got like 3 weeks. We're getting ready for the playoffs. How are you gonna get prepared for this? You know what I'm saying? Like give like somebody watching, like, okay, I'm about to go into the playoffs. We have the best chance we possibly can to win the all finals. What is something I'm gonna really focus on to make sure that I'm ready for this run? We got a great opportunity, because normally when people finish the playoffs or finish the regular season, they go straight into the playoffs. We got 3 weeks to prepare.
Yeah. I would say mentally just lock in and be ready to do. I'm so mentally locked in and ready to play my role. Like, I'm ready to be as perfect as possible within my role. That's what I'm focusing on. I'm already in great shape, but of course, throughout the weeks, I'm gonna continue to work and try to be in better shape and just be in the best shape I possibly can, mentally, physically, just everything. Working on my craft, just making sure I'm ready to be the best player I can be within the role to help the team.
I think you just gotta know yourself as a player.
Right.
But overall, I would say don't change up too much. You know what I mean? Keep going the same routine, but for all of us, like I said, all three of us, we different. We dedicated to getting up and putting that extra work in when nobody's looking. So for me personally, you know, I think my struggles just physically, just with conditioning and, you know, strength and athleticism. So those are all
That's the whole game, Rashad.
That's true, but at the same time, like, it's not like a negative thing. Like, everybody think,
this is what you want to improve more.
That's what you want to improve more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing at a good level, you know what I mean? But I want to be to a dominant level.
Dominant level. That's
I
what
want
I'm
the other team like, hey, Coach, man, I can't do nothing with him. That's big dude, bro.
Right.
I'm about to go follow him on Instagram right now. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying I'm lagging or I'm just like 10 months.
You know your potential.
I know where I can be at.
Yeah.
So for me, like, to talk to the kids out there, like, they say, well, how you gonna do that? I'm gonna run twice a day for maybe 20 minutes at a time, and I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna do endurance running. I'm gonna do sprints the next day, and, you know, I'm gonna go into the gym maybe twice a day. You know, work on my upper body, work on my core, work on my legs. You know, and then another thing that's important, I'm gonna get recovery, and I'm gonna try to incorporate more meditation in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading books to further my mind, strengthen my mind. So, like, don't change your routine, but if you feel like you're in a position like me where you need to sharpen it, and then you really need to take advantage of that time. You know what I mean? So,
one thing I will say to my younger athletes is visualize yourself killing. Please. Like, you have to visualize yourself killing. You have to visualize, you have to close your eyes and really think about making that shot, locking somebody up, dunking on somebody. Like, you gotta that's one thing I really do, to be honest. Like, before every game, I try to just sit there on the bus, even the night before the game, visualize killing, visualize my shots, visualize the things that I work on, and I'm just gonna continue to do that. I mean, before the playoffs.
Yeah, I really believe it's very important to take the mental aspect of the game. More important. Most times people don't take the mental aspect of the game, and I'm very, I believe we're all just fascinated by how the mind really works and how much you can improve your game. Because the older you get and the more experience you got, everybody always say it's a mental game. It's a mental game. You always saying, like, I didn't seen everything in this chess. This is a mental game. I don't have to run. That's why LeBron doing what he doing, because I ain't got to sprint back on every little. I know angles now.
Right.
I know angles now. And for me, I really like to study the mind. Like I learned this in this book called Psycho-Cybernetics, and it talks about I did an experiment, and in this experiment, it took 3 groups of people. The first one shot a basketball for 20 minutes a day for a week. The second ones, they only shot visualizing 20 minutes a day for a week. And the third group, they didn't do nothing. The third group, when it came back, they did worse. The second group who only visualized seeing it, they improved by 23%. The people who practiced this shooting, they increased by 24%. So what's that untapped potential that we leaving in our mind just by practicing? So I dedicate, for me, one thing I've been doing for a long time now, but I wake up every morning, and part of my visualization technique is I put up 250 makes in my head, because it's scientifically proven your mind can't tell the difference. So I'm technically making 250 shots, seeing it go through the basket. So when I'm getting in the game, what is your mind going to revert back to? The same thing you see every single day. I feel like that's going to be the key, just like the unlocking of my game to the next level. Because like getting more mental.
Yo, if you see it, you can achieve it, man.
I mean, and the more you can see it,
Exactly.
You can achieve it.
Exactly.
so you know what I mean? That's what we're talking about with that visualization. Like, take time to schedule, put a time. For me to get started is like, when you start to do anything different from what you've been doing, the most important thing you could possibly do is schedule it. Because then you're making it important. You're making it like, okay, I got to do this. This was a part of my checklist for what I had to do. Visualize 100 beat shots. I was stuck on 100. I didn't just wake up and start doing. No, I was struggling doing 70. It's like it really took practice, and I'm still practicing to stay focused while doing it, because your mind going to run. Started with like 70, 50 shots, then 100, then 150, and then it's just like, oh dang, I'm really practicing. You know what I mean? Because I want to have the most advantage possible with the brain, bro. That's where I'm at right now. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.